Hello, Sir Martin. May
Hi.
concert kayo ngayon sa Feb 14, right?
Yes.
Which is called Timeless Classics
Yes.
with Miss Lani, Miss Lucha. Ano po magiging kaibahan nito doon sa mga naging concerts ninyo before with Miss Lani?
Well, the songs are different. Aside from singing our own signature songs, we get to sing new songs that are timeless and that are classics. They are one and the same, really. I mean, there's the songs that you'll hear and you want to hear forever.
Parang this time kasi si Miss Lani, kaya na naman po yung inaabangan namin namang concert ninyo with Miss Pops.
Well, I don't know. Pop seems to have plans of starting a tour sometime, I guess, later this year.
Kasi ang dami nag-aabang noon if ever.
Yeah, I'm just so touched that people still want to see that tandem, even though we're no longer together. We've moved on in our separate lives, but we're still very, very good friends and still, of course, very much parents to the same children. But our team on stage, frankly, I miss doing that. I just don't want people to be fooled that we're pretending to be something that we're not. If people are willing just to watch that tandem get back together and sing on stage, then that's the show I want to do.
Nagbago po ng format yung ASAP last November, right po? Ano po masasabi niyo dun sa pagkakaroon ng drama factor yung show?
To be honest with you, I'm okay with change, and who am I to say what is wrong and what is right? But personally, I think we have enough drama on television already. I think the job of ASAP should just be to entertain, and that's what we do best. So I think that in fairness naman to the people of ASAP, the new people, they are listening naman to everything that people say and comment, and they're slowly adjusting. But more than anything, I think ASAP wants to do songs that are meaningful. Hindi lang basta-basta, kantahin mo to dahil sikat to sa radio. Kantahin mo to dahil hit ni so-and-so. No, we have to have a reason. And we want the people watching to be included. We want the people to be inclusive. Hindi lang sila nanonood ng show kung hindi kasama sila sa show. So yung mga true-to-life stories, that's where we choose our songs. True-to-life love stories, true-to-life victory stories, victorious stories. People of ASAP feel that we need to sing music that has substance. And with substance, you need a true story, something with heart, as opposed to just singing for the hell of singing.
And dun po sa pagbabago ng ASAP, nagkaroon din po ng pagbabawas ng mga artist dun sa show. Ano po magiging
I don't
reaction
think bawas. I think iba-ibang schedule. Like me, I wasn't on ASAP for the last 2 Sundays. Andito naman ako sa Philippines. Bakit wala ako sa ASAP? Sa dami-daming artista sa kapamilya sa ABS, mahirap ilagay mo lahat sa isang 2.5 hour, 3 hour show. It's impossible. So maraming kaming mga schedules which allow us to do other shows in other countries, to do corporate shows in the Philippines. How about go to church? Hey, there's something. Some of us can now go to church on Sunday. These are things that we didn't used to do before kasi konti lang kami. Remember, I started with ASAP 24 years ago. And back then, hindi masyadong marami yung cast. So mas marami kaming exposure, mas marami kaming parts sa songs. So in fairness to ASAP, they're really trying so hard to give the people what they want, who they want, but not always when they want.
How's working naman po with Miss Regine sa ASAP?
Easy. I work with Regine all the time. It's like just the other day we were together. So I'm glad that she's with us. She's a plus factor in every show that she does. So we're happy. I'm sure Channel 7 also has lost a very big artist, but we're just so blessed that we were the ones who got Regine.
Napapabalita din po na isa sa kayo sa mga rumored na magiging judge sa Idol Philippines. Is it true po ba or ano po
No one
masasabi?
ever approached me about Idol Philippines, so I don't know if I'm one of the judges. Would I accept it, schedule permitting? That's the kind of show I see myself doing. I did X Factor before.
Yes.
What's the other one I did? I Love OPM.
Yes.
So it's pretty much up my alley, but mas type ko gawin ng mga talk show na para we can get more in-depth interviews with our favorite stars.
And you have parang talk show nga po na nilaunch sa nilaunch ano?
ANC.
Yes, ANC.
It's called LSS. Long story short, it's the Nievera show. This is my first attempt to go back to talk shows. Unfortunately, there's no room on Channel 2, so Channel 2 put me on ANC. And I love it. I love it there. They're nice people.
Bakit di po kayo magkama parang vlog or channel on YouTube na
Maybe
hosting
that's
talk
next.
shows?
Everyone keeps telling me about that, but I can say whatever the hell I want, di ba? Pero I have to have time for that. I'm not one of those guys who follow myself with a selfie stick. I'm one artist who has to learn how to do that. Yung talagang nakatutok sa akin yung cellphone ko at yung camera at lahat. I'm so slow when it comes to
Pero
that.
may mga vlogger naman po na may mga sarili silang cameraman and videographer.
That's probably what's going to happen to me.
Sharon po, meron siyang personal na
Network channel.
Lahat sila meron.
Tapos meron siyang hinire na
Videographer,
Yeah.
editor.
I have to do that. It's really the people around you that'll make it a successful show. I mean, your popularity no longer sells your show anymore. It's the people around you, the creative people, the writers, the cameramen, the directors, the lighting men. Nako, yan ang pinaka-importante.
Martin, your take on Pops being one of the experts and judges
World's
of
best.
It was a
the world's
perfect
best
choice.
shows.
I'm so glad that the world's best chose Pops because she's perfect for the job. She knows talent. She can see talent a mile away. And that's something we did since Penthouse, since ASAP. We've always introduced new artists, new talents to the Philippines, right? Well, that's exactly what they want from the experts who they've chosen in 50 countries all over the world. So I'm just so very, very proud that Pops is representing the Philippines as the expert.
And
on
you were
the
supposed
world's
to be there also with
Yes, I was
Pops.
one of the choices as well, but because of schedules that didn't permit, I'm just so glad it went to Pops.
Yeah, and what can you say to Pops?
Oh, good luck. We're sure Pops knows this. I keep putting a hashtagging it in all her Instagram posts that I'm so very proud of Pops, and I'm so happy that she's back in front of the camera and not just behind it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ay,
Martin.
Sir
Thank
Martin,
Happy birthday.
Sir Martin,
Thank
nagkaroon
you.
po ba ng audition doon for the experts sa World's Best?
You mean sa mga nag-compete?
Experts,
Oh, sa
experts, or parang nagkaroon ng casting?
What they did was, from what I understand, they hinanap nila yung mga Filipino, like yung mga producers, like Ana Puno, at yung mga tao na nag-work sa mga Filipino artists. And then they asked, who would you suggest could be on this show? We're looking for this, a singer, or a dancer, a choreographer, an agent, a Filipino agent, anyone who has anything to do with Filipino talent. We want that person to be one of our experts. So I auditioned. I was on a FaceTime on my laptop. I had to answer questions. They made me say, na kunyari, this happened, or whatever. How would you react? They were trying to see, and they said, you're perfect for the job. We need you. We want you. But my schedule did not permit. So they said, maybe second season will get you.
Paano po nyo nalaman, or paano po sinabi sa inyo ni Miss Pops na part siya o napili siyang bilang expert sa The World's Best?
Well, it's funny because when they asked me and they told me that hindi pwede yung mga schedules, talagang we want you but we can't fit your schedule, they asked me, who would you suggest? So I said, I have a co-host I've worked with for many, many years. What's her name? I said, her name is Pops Fernandez. And then they asked me, well, how do you know her?
Oh my God.
How do I know her? Oh, wait. We have 2 kids. We have a career together. We did, and they were just floored. They wanted the 2 of us to be the experts because of that tandem that we've had and us being a team before. But of course, my schedule couldn't permit. So that's the funny story there because Pops is really part of the finalists to get into that expert role, no? But when they found out from me that she's the one you should get, boom, they got Pops.
Sir, how do you manage yung good relationship niyo with Pops through the years?
It took a long, long time. Remember, in failed marriage, it was me who failed. So when I was ousted, I had a lot of soul searching and making wrong decisions and maybe some right decisions. But one of us has to be the more mature, and that was Pops. She forgave me. She may not forget anything that ruined us, but because of her maturity and because of our love, her love and my love for our children, I think now today is a perfect example of how exes can be friends. And I think that we've surpassed any other kind of love, jealousy, love, anger, love, resentment. Wala na. We're so beyond that. Pops and Martin right now are in a really good place. And I'm really happy that we've moved on in our separate lives. Our separate lives don't clash. But when we're together as parents to our children, or maybe one of these days as co-stars again singing in concerts, I think it's very doable now because all of that resentment is gone.
Ano po, may hiningi po bang advice si Miss Pops nung pagdating sa pagiging expert ng The World's
Yes,
Best?
in fact, even without her asking for my advice, I was texting her, maybe you can say this, or if that were me, I would say this. And then if they ask your comment, make sure you do this. And whatever you do, always make it that in the glory and for the service of the Filipino, you know, make sure that they know that you are Filipino with every answer that you have. Say something like, you know, in my country, or, you know, we see talent like this all the time, but let the Philippines be a high standard of finding and discovering great talent.
If ever po na imbitahan kayo ulit for the season 2 ng World's Best with Byxbuzz, parang okay na po ba sa inyo?
I don't know if they'll do a two thing. That was their idea before. I mean, it's just a thought, no. But I will only accept it if I mean, I only accept to be the season 2 expert if Pops can't do it. Because if I was them, I would get Pops again. Ganun talaga. The judges are always the same, di ba?
So ano naman po masasabi niyo doon sa TNT boys na sumali sa The World's Best?
The TNT boys, the pride of the country right now. I think they're the perfect example of what, from their story, from their harmony, from their existence, their mere existence, it shows you the true spirit of the Filipino as people who never give up, who never think that they cannot make it, that they cannot be compared to the best in the world. The TNT boys will show you, as you can see in all of the pakitas, that they are a force to reckon with.
Sa palagay niyo po ba may chance manalo sa competition ng The
Definitely.
World's Best?
Definitely, they have a very big chance because that's what they're looking for, and they're very talented.
Yes, at super po si Miss Drew Barrymore sa tatlo.
Oh, she loves them. Remember, she was a child star too, so she can really truly relate to them.
Sa lahat ng Smiley, yun yung pinost niya, di ba?
Yeah.
So invite na lang po everyone to watch for Timeless Classics on Feb 14.
Don't forget Feb 14 at the PICC. Lanny Misalucha. Musical director is Louis Ocampo. Frank Mamaril is our creative director. So my co-star Lanny and I are inviting all of you to the PICC 8 p.m. February 14th.
Okay, thank you po.
Thank you.